But Beo I have to ask you, इतनी immensely talented एक performer और काम इतना थोड़ा सा, ये हमारे साथ इतनी ज्यादती आप क्यों कर रही हैं? ये क्यों करती आ रही हैं इतने सालों से?
मुझे खुद नहीं एक्चुअली समझ आता, मैंने कभी इसको एनालाइज नहीं किया, बट जिंदगी चलती गई, जो आता गया करती गई. I haven't been in chasing anything. It just comes my way and then it happens.
But if I may, for those who don't know too much about you, you've been doing stand-up comedy for a good 15, 16 years, right?
Yes, that's what I've been doing.
So how did you get into this business of making people happy, I'd say?
And I think it goes back to ever since I can remember. I would always be observing people, mimicking them, and seeing the absurd side of it. And of course, my Dadi was very, very, upset about this, because she said, "Is Sayyidan de Khandan ne chipan kidron aa gayi?" This Parasi-pana began long time ago, and then I made it my brand. Because I just saw everything as absurd, बचपन से. So first brand बना लिया और शुरू हो गई. TCF ने मुझे शुरू किया. Nilofer Saeed of TCF, because she had seen me doing it in drawing rooms and ये वो. She said, "A garden party है charity के लिए आके कर दो." So I did. I just did what I always do. फिर उसके बाद पूरा USA के tour शुरू हो गए, and because they're not much on record, they were private shows and they didn't record anything. तो वो ना YouTube पे डले ना कुछ हुए. ना मैंने सोचा इसके बारे में, because I was just doing it for the love of doing it. I just do it for the love of doing it. I don't know if it shows.
Of course it shows, because of course it shows. You live in London now, but have you always sort of traveled between England and Pakistan, or growing up were you living in Pakistan only?
I moved here in mid-70s.
Okay.
Then I went back only in 85 when I got married and I had my children. फिर मैं मामा बन गई, फिर बच्चे बड़े हो गए, फिर बच्चे बड़े हुए तो फिर मैंने चीजें शुरू कर दी. That's a very unexciting story.
No, it's actually very interesting, because Beo, we see that actors who are so engaged in their work and they worked all their lives, and somehow it's quite unfortunate as well that they're not able to build that connection with the audience even after working for years and working on several projects. But here you are, you've done Cake, and now we've seen you in Ek Jhooti Love Story, and even after these two performances, and I'm only talking about these performances because these are those projects that a wider audience have seen compared to your other two projects. You've established a very strong connection with the audience. It's very rare, and it only goes on to prove how immensely talented you are. So I just want to ask you कि इतने सारे साल आपने obviously stand-up comedy भी की और बाकी आप काम करती आ रही हैं गाहे बगाहे, कभी आपको लगा नहीं कि आप full on mainstream इसमें घुस जाएं और 10-10 projects और 20-20 projects take on कर लें?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं सोचा, सच्ची बात है. जिस चीज में मजा आया वो किया. stand-up comedy में बेहद मजा आया because I'm spontaneous. I don't like rehearse things. That's why Mimi gave me and Umaira gave me full right के जो मर्जी चाहे innovate करो, अपने दिल से डालो. मैंने बहुत कुछ बकवास की और मिमी ने जो रखना था रख लिया. Because when I get into a character, then I say what that character would say, So I'm not Beo anymore then.
A lot of people might not know that Mehreen Jabbar is actually your niece.
Yes. Yes, so, I'm her Sagi Khala.
You're her Sagi Khala. So for those people who didn't know, तो मुझे बताएं बियो जी, जब फिर आपके पास ये प्रोजेक्ट मेहरीन लेके आई, एक झूठी लव स्टोरी, what was your initial reaction?
Like, yes. मिमी के साथ कभी भी काम नहीं किया था ना. So it's like the surgeon performing on a relative. I'm sure she had a little bit of apprehensions too, but I think they requested for me after cake, and but it was makhan, peaches and cream. इतना मजा आया मीमी के साथ, बहुत मजा आया. And I wanted to do her proud कि खाला आके mess ना करे. So she was happy with me, and that made me very happy.
When you got the script, initially आपको कोई reservations किसी तरह की थी, या आपने बोला कि नहीं ये तो इतना मजे का character लग रहा है? And I want to ask you as well कि जैसे आपने कहा कि उमेरा जी ने भी आपको खुली छूट दी कि जो मर्जी करना चाहे करें. Was this exactly
via
how?
Mimi, मेरी उमेरा से बात नहीं हुई, but via Mimi. I said, "Are you sure Umaira won't mind?" She said, "नहीं, it's okay."
So when you first read it, ये इसी तरह से ही था जैसे फाइनल प्रोडक्ट हमने देखा है, या आपने इसको फिर टेक ऑन करके अपना बना के हमें प्रेजेंट किया?
नहीं, स्क्रिप्ट तो वैसे जैसे थी, मैंने अपने कैरेक्टर में जो डालना था एक्स्ट्रा इसी किस्म
नहीं, मैं कैरेक्टर की, आपके कैरेक्टर की ही बात कर रहा हूँ. सॉरी, मैं आपके कैरेक्टर की ही बात कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ, मैंने कोई फर्क नहीं किया, चेंज नहीं किया. She was meant to be like this. She was a bit of a harridan and a matriarch, but loving matriarch. I think people like mother-dominated family rather than father. जरा top heavy हो जाता है.
Yeah.
तो माँ की बात चांटा भी ले लो और प्यार भी साथ चलता है, तो she is very acceptable even when she is a meanie,
Yeah.
तो वो उसमें मैंने जब बनाया, मैंने ethos देखा. I like a backstory. I can't do shows in which I'm just किसी की माँ या बहन. I can't do that because I want to know where did I come from. मैं पैदा कहाँ हुई, मेरी परवरिश क्या थी, मैं second child थी, third child थी, मेरा ethos क्या है. So यहाँ पता चल गया कि it's somewhere सहारनपुर, बरेली, and मैंने एक बार बेओ में कैरेक्टर बनाया था घसीटन बुआ.
Okay.
She was like the mother of Nusrat Jahan, you could say. उसने वो मसला वगरारा और वो पतली सी चोटी, which ends in a little ribbon, and she was very palm ridden and like an extreme version of Nusrat Jahan. So that's how I saw Nusrat Jahan as second generation. वो makeup भी पहनती है, कुछ English words भी डालती है. So then I built on her, and then I became her, and then did my bakwas.
But Beo, for me, the most striking thing about Nusrat Jahan is that when she's angry, she's not funny anymore. Like, you take her seriously. When she's serious, you take her seriously. And then when she's funny, she's hilarious and you're laughing your asses off, if I can say that. But ऐसा नहीं है कि जो आप भी बात कर रही हैं कि because she's the matriarch of the family, when she's having a serious conversation, even the father is scared of her. Even the son, जो कि 6 फुट 2 इंच उसका कद है, लंबा गबरू जवान है, वो भी अपनी माँ से बहुत डरता है. बच्चियां भी अपनी माँ से डरती हैं. Yeah, so you do get scared of Nusrat Jahan, but you also, she's a very likable character as well. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको देख के कभी गुस्सा आया हो कि यार कि ये किस तरह की माँ है. तो ये जो बैलेंस आपने अचीव किया, ये कॉन्शियसली आपने सोचा था इसके बारे में? Did you put in some extra effort into that?
जहाँ इंसान सोचने लगे ना, वहाँ चीज गई. ये गट से निकलती है बात. So मैंने देखा कि एक माँ है, 3 बेटियों की माँ है,